I gave my love a tea time that had no door. I gave my love a golf ball that had no core. I gave my love a shag bag that had no ball.
No. No, no, no. Normal. Normal opener.
Normal? This is the Golf Kingdom. It's not normal, it's fun, and we have a fabulous fun show for you. Let's bring in our blueprint and talk about what we're gonna do to help your game. Here we go, right off the bat, it's Build It, and we're gonna go to our white set where I'm gonna give you a black and white way to have a perfect backswing. After that, it's gonna be pop culture, and you know what? If you're a close talker, I've got a segment that'll help you with your game. 2 trips to the tour come in here. A trip to look at a tour swing and out to the tour truck to go to the TaylorMade tour van, and those are gonna sandwich a deranged segment. One of our favorite things to do is show you some deranged people at the golf course. Stay tuned, because you know what? It's time to build here in the Golf Kingdom.
The Golf Kingdom, brought to you by Essentia Insurance, TaylorMade, and Executive Air Conditioning.
Let's kick off this show with a Build It segment where we talk about the proper way to move in the backswing. And I'm also going to show you some common errors that happen as you try to move back in your backswing and get into a good position to deliver a really strong hit at impact. Now, I'm just going to demonstrate it first. And on the black and white suit here, you can see how my body segments will move. You'll see the black lead side segment move over towards the black trail side segment when I do it correctly. So it'll look something like this. I've got an iron I've got a comfortable stance with, and you'll see the black lead side top segment start to move towards the trail side segment here as I go back. That's the proper move. Now, an error everybody makes is this black lower side segment doesn't stay put. We're going to draw a line up my trail side here as I get set up. So I'm set up. We're going to bring a trail up my side here, and what you're going to see is an incorrect move will be this black segment going laterally. It slides out. That move right there where I go through the line, if you notice that the upper segment doesn't ever get over this one. It stays away from it as I do this. If you see on your videos you're taking with your phone, this trail side lower segment going out through this line, we're never going to get turned behind it correctly. We're never going to make the right move because this piece has to get over this one as we go back. It's a simple thought of, if I said to you, cross your arms and take this piece and move it over that one and take your back and turn it to the target, you'd simply make that move right there. I'm just taking this piece, putting it over this black piece, just like that. A little sound effect by me, moving it over there, bang, I'm right on top of it, and this is the correct move. Now, as I do this, if you're noticing, my nose is moving a little bit as I do it. I'll actually look at the camera and do it this time, and you'll see my nose will turn to where I'm actually over here now with my nose. That's a key to being able to do it. I've done a study of tour player golf swings where I analyzed 70, 80 swings and measured nose movement. And I found that they move about 20 degrees in the backswing, which allows this lead side to get over the trail side. So I'm gonna look at you again. This side, this black piece, trying to get over to this black piece. Nose is going to look over there as I do it. And you can see I get this piece over that one. That's the piece we're trying to have happen in the backswing to get loaded behind it, to be able to make a big punch coming through. The thing is, this can't blow out like this. It can't go through that imaginary line we had there a minute ago. Keep this in place, swivel this piece over it. Simply, like I said, cross your arms and turn your back to the target, and you'll find you'll get to the top of your backswing and to be able to line it up and get into impact and nail your best shots all the time. It's our KISS segment where I keep it simple Strano in order to help you understand a real easy concept in the game. And let's talk about something that should be real easy to do, and that's grip the golf club. I'm going to grab a club here and show you something. Gripping the club should be easy. It should be the same as like gripping a pencil or gripping your toothbrush. Anything we grab over and over, and should be a simple, easy thing you do. But it's messed up constantly. And remember, your hands are the only contact you have with the club, and they control the club face. So getting them on there in a way they can control it and hold the grip in a strong way is very important. Now here's the question. Where do you have control in your hands? Is it in your palm or in your fingers? Let me give you a quick example. If I put my finger in my palm and I squeeze as hard as I can, bam, I pull my finger right out of there. I've got no control, I've got no strength there. Let me change this. Moving from my palm to my fingertips. If I grab it with my fingertips and I try to pull my finger out, I can't get it out. Now, that's a great tip for holding the club. It's also a great tip for getting control of someone. You grab them by the finger and start bending, you've got control of them. So we grip it in our fingers. Easy way to understand that. It's something you do on a normal day-to-day basis. And this is our KISS thing to think about. Come on over here. I'm going to grab this golf bag. This is the one from my alma mater, Centenary University. Go Gents. They're out playing their tournaments right now. When I have a handle, simple handle on this bag or your briefcase, I grab it like that. I would never reach in with my hand and grab it that way. That's wrong. I grab it right by my fingertips, right there. So when I carry something, I've got it at my fingertips. Keep it simple, Strano. Mwah. KISS. Grab the club in your fingertips, and you'll have more control of it, and you'll have a strong grip every time. There are so many cool things in pop culture, whether it's a saying, a TV show, a movie, a lyric. And one I want to talk about today to help your swing is, do you know somebody that's a close talker? Well, maybe you're a close swinger, and we got to fix that in your game. Now, come over to the big screen here, view Daredevil, and I want to talk about that problem. So here's what happens. You'll get set up to the golf ball, and I see people move closer to the ball when they swing back. So you get set up, you'll look good at setup, and then as you swing back, your head will move closer to the ball. And the problem is, from here, you've only got one place to go, and that's back up and away. So you move closer and then back up and away and wonder why you're topping it and rolling it along the ground. The question is, if you're a close swinger, I don't mind close talkers. I'm good with that. I'm Italian. I'm used to people being in my space. I'm used to having gesturing people and me being a gesturing person. But if you're a close swinger, how do you fix that? Here's a great simple drill. You're going to get 2 golf balls. Put them down a club head apart. Now, this is the ball you want to hit, the one nearest to you, but you know what you're going to do? You're going to set up to the ball that's far away, the one on the other side. I'm going to set up to this one, and as I swing back, I'm going to move in a position to hit this one. So if I'm moving forward, okay, it's like I'm trying to hit that outside ball. I want to feel like I'm not being a close swinger. As I go back, I'm going to feel like I move backwards away to hit the inside ball. So if I do that, now I can come down and swing and hit the inside ball. If you find when you're looking at your swing video that you're moving closer to the ball, you're going this way, set up this little 2-ball drill. A club head distance here, set up to the far ball, swing back, and try to hit that one and move away in your backswing. This will help you if you're a close swinger on the golf course. Alexa, open Golf Kingdom.
Welcome to Golf Kingdom. Here's your golf tip of the day.
Welcome to the Golf Kingdom. I am your host, Rob Strano, and here is today's Pro Pointer. Alexa, stop. If you want more Pro Pointers from me via your Amazon-enabled skill at the Golf Kingdom, be sure to go there and enable it. Every day I give you a new tip, free, with your Amazon-enabled device. So enable the Golf Kingdom and you'll get a tip from me, your host, Rob Strano, every day. Welcome back to the Golf Kingdom, and it's time for fitness. We're going to join up with Leanne at PT Solutions because she's got some great stuff to help our game and your body. What's going on, Leanne?
Hey Rob, I'm excited to be with you.
Well, you got this big purple ball. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with it to help our players.
Okay, so today we'll be talking about knee pain. A lot of us have knee pain. A lot of us have some degenerative meniscus irritation and some potential sharp catching locking pain in your knee. And if you're conservatively working on single leg balance, this will be an important aspect of the finishing of your shot. So I know a lot of you have heard when you are finishing your stroke, you want to pretend like you're throwing a ball and holding that like a picture so you get transferred all your weight forward. And so today we'll be talking about single leg balance and adding in some rotary planes just like you do in golf. And so what you can do is take a ball and you would balance on one leg. Make sure you can do this safely, and you can throw it into the door. And so it makes you work into rotation just like how you would finish your shot. And so this will help some of your balance strategies. You could also do it from the other angle to even it out. And you could work both legs just to work some of the rotary stabilizers in your legs. So this would be a good drill to work on some rotation and leg strength and to hold your balance and finish. And that's your Golf Kingdom fitness tip to help your game.
Boy, Leanne, that was awesome stuff. And very simple things you can do at home with a ball just bouncing up against the wall. If you need more help, be sure to seek out PT Solutions online and find someone like Leanne near you. Well, we all know someone that's full of hot air, and this is our It's Just Hot Air segment brought to you by my friends at Executive Air. This is where I talk about the myths and misconceptions in golf that maybe you hear from your buddies or you read about them. It's just things that don't quite add up in golf. Now let's come to the wide view, Daredevil, because I'm going to talk about putting today and a myth and misconception in putting. And you see a lot of players that are taught to putt with their arms dead straight. So you're trying to take the triangle over your arms and get them dead straight and just move your triangle back and through. Well, that would seem to make common sense. I'm going to put my triangle down there and move it back and through and not move anything else. And if I stay stiff like this, like a skeleton or a robot, that should keep this face calm. But there's a myth and misconception there as to what straight arms mean. Now, I'm going to explain this real simple. I'm going to use my club. I'm going to step on it so it doesn't move. This is interesting how God built your body. My arm is straight right now. Watch. I can twist my elbow with my arm straight. If I bend my elbow, I can't move it. I'm trying to move it. I can't. Now, let's come to the tight view again. So what does that mean if my elbow is straight or bent? Now watch. Come zoom in on my elbow. So if my elbow's straight, I can twist it a little bit or I can twitch it a little bit. So you can see it's just barely moving. Now go down to the club head. Look how much the club head is moving. So my elbow's twitching a little bit and the club head's moving a lot. Come back to the wide view, Daredevil. Now, do you get what the myth and misconception is here? If my arms are straight, this elbow can twitch just a smidge and that club face moves a lot. What you want to do is have your elbows lightly bent, pointing at your hips, and that will take away the twitch in your elbow that can mess up the club face. This has been another myth and misconception of golf. It's Just Hot Air, brought to you by my friends at Executive Air. See them for all your heating and cooling needs. One of the great things about being a coach is I get to look at all kinds of swings, good swings, bad swings, and between swings, and especially looking at tour player swings and seeing what they do right and what can we learn to help your game in your kingdom. And I've got a really good one today. I've got Steve Stricker here, and we're just going to let his swing run to start with. Go ahead and play Steve's swing and just let it run through. And you're going to see a very simple golf swing as it moves here. The swing goes back and down. There aren't a lot of moving parts. And the guy's a super duper consistent ball striker. Now, we're going to pick his swing apart and talk about a couple of the key things that he does to help your game. Now, let's go back to the beginning of his swing, get back to setup. Okay, as he comes back, we're going to stop him halfway. You can see how calm his hands are as they come back. Steve's swing is very simple. He doesn't have a lot of hand action as he comes back. He just kind of turns the triangle. Hands are calm, good extension and width here. Now, let's kind of go a little bit further, halfway back maybe. Right in there's a good spot. And you can see the hands still haven't done a lot going back. This keeps the face really, really calm when he swings. Now, if we go just a little bit more to the top, you can see right there, bang, great job. He's at the top of his swing and the club looks like it's really short at the top. It's not anywhere near parallel. That's because of the calm hand action. If he just took his hands there and hinged them a lot or cocked them a lot, he'd get to parallel. Well, this is Steve hitting a short iron here. He's not hitting a long club, he's hitting a short iron, and so this isn't going to be a swing that should get near parallel. If you're hitting an 8 iron, 7 iron, and you're at this position, you have too much hand action, and you need to do a little bit of what Steve does going back. You need to come back, keep your hands calm, and that'll shorten your swing. If you're there, it's way too long. So Steve comes back, calm hands, calm to the top, and it gives him this nice little short look. Now, let's run him down through impact, and you're going to see how calm his hands stay through impact. Nice and calm, good extension through, super balanced finish, a very athletic and accurate golf swing. Now, let's go back and start him over. Let's watch his leg work and footwork. So let's let it run again. Just run his swing without stopping. It's in slow motion. Look at how calm his feet are. Look at how calm his legs are when he swings. Nice and calm coming through. Takes him to a good balanced finish. Okay, let's look at it now a little bit frame by frame. Let's come back, same spot at the top of our backswing. Come back top of the backswing. He gets to the top, and you're going to notice very little leg action here. As he comes down, look how calm his feet are and how calm his legs are. So what do we want to take away from this? As he comes down, you can see there's not a lot of this little dance move going on in his legs. You don't see all of this going on. His legs are calm as he comes in. He keeps a nice gap between his legs, and his footwork is calm. If you're watching your video and you see as you come down, this leg's kind of popping out, doing a little bit of the stanky leg, you want to keep your right foot a little more calm, keep your right leg back, your trail leg back, and have calm legs as you come through, and keep a little width here. That'll calm you down and help you be more consistent in impact. Steve Stricker, he's been a great player and a consistent player on tour for a long, long time. Copy him. Calm hands, calm footwork, calm legs, and you'll hit it better in your golf kingdom. Okay, control room, are we ready for Deranged? You got the clips ready? Let's go. It's time for great clips from all over golf from people that are a little deranged. Let's get right to it. Let's see what our first clip is. This guy's got a golf ball that he wants to play no matter what, and he's going all out. And, oh, maybe he should rethink. Let's rewind that. That was a great leap. Here we go. It's a fantastic leap. Look at this vertical. Great, until we disappear into the quicksand. Now, what could go wrong swinging off a floating dock? Well, how about the triple Lindy backflip splash? That's great. Go back and play that again. That was awesome. He's going to swing back. Great looking golf swing, solid contact, and, well, you got to love the half gainer backflip. We'll give him a 10.0 on entry into the water. What's our third clip look like? What could go wrong here? We're going to hit a golf ball at a power pole. Good contact, divot, swing look good. Wait, we appear to have a ricochet here. Oh no, what happened? We got man down. We have a ricochet off the power pole. Uh-oh. Looks like we have a broken window and an unhappy wife. Nothing can come good from hitting a ball at a power pole. And this is a sad, sad dude. Look out for those random kangaroos at the golf course that can come in at any time and just launch you into a lake. Last clip. Let's see what our other deranged person is. Okay, we're off course here. We're on the wrong side of the cart path. We got to get back down to the hole we're playing. It just come downhill. Now, no, don't put the brakes on. No, not the brakes. Oh my gosh. Now, they all walk away, but wait a second. Oh, it's not hurt that bad. Let's flip it over. Rewind this again. You gotta love the skidding, crashing golf cart videos and the guy that thinks, oh, they'll never notice if we flip it back. And this has been another set of people that are deranged at the golf course and maybe to spend a little more time on deranged before they get out there for the real thing.
You want a golf tip that will really make this game easier? Okay, here's mine. The fastest way to get good is by finding a great coach. And the fastest way to find that person is through golfchannelacademy.com. It'll match you up with the best coaches in your area.
And now you can even schedule a new student assessment. So, what are you waiting for?
Schedule a training session with your local coach, Rob Strano from Strano Golf Academy in Destin, Florida at stranogolf.com.
Hey, this is Kevin Giddis, featured on Fox Business, Bloomberg TV, and CNBC, telling you it's time to build on the Golf Kingdom.
Let's get back to building your game, and I'm going to help you build a new shot, or maybe help you understand a shot that you try to play and it doesn't work out every time. We're going to talk about what do you do to hit the ball high and low and do it the right way. Now, here's the thing to understand. We're going to go low first, because that's the one everybody messes up. Your normal setup will look like this. You kind of look like the backwards K, the Golf Kingdom logo, where you have the backwards K in there. That's part of the logo because it's the proper way to set up for a golf ball. The right side is in, the left side is straight. The problem is you will try to simply move the ball back in your stance to hit that ball low. You'll set up in your backwards K and you'll just simply move this way and move the ball back. But you can see I'm still tipped like this. That's not going to hit the ball low. The adjustment you want to make is when I go to hit a shot low, here's a normal. I got a 5-iron in my hand. Here's normal setup. When I go to hit this low, I will move the ball back, but I will come out of that backwards K and I'll let my eyes get out in front of the ball. I'm set up here. My eyes are out in front of the ball here. I'm not tipped in behind it. So when I've got it here and I'm reverse K'd and I go there, I'm still tipped in behind it. I want to get the ball back and let myself level out and lean heavy here. Let this back hip pop out and get this lean down and forward. The high shot is simple. It's keep your reverse K and move the ball forward more towards your front foot, and that'll launch it higher. Simple little adjustments to help you build a high shot and a low shot, which you need to play good golf. One of the great things about the Golf Kingdom is we take you places that you can't go, and it's time to go inside the tour truck to learn what's going on out there with TaylorMade to help your game.
Rob, great to be on the Golf Kingdom. We're talking about equipment and we're talking about what equipment can do to help the best players in the world. We're looking at stats and strokes gained stats, and we know that the difference between the #1 player in the world and your average PGA Tour professional is 1.5 shots. So if a player can use the equipment and use it to his advantage, if he can gain, one shot, it's going to make him a hell of a lot of a better player. One way to do that is to hit it longer and straighter. And what we do is we design clubs around, for example, the TaylorMade M6. We've got speed injection, which helps the face go faster so you can get your maximum ball speed. And we've also got twist face, which means that if you hit it off center in the heel or in the toe, it's going to help correct the ball flight so you can hit it straighter. So there's a club, when fitted properly for the best players in the world, they hit it longer and straighter. If they can pick up half a shot to that one shot, it's going to take them to the top.
One of the cool things I have here is I actually have one of the twist faces, and you can see how it's set up to where if you hit the ball in the heel or toe, the face is twisted and will correct the ball flight. Be sure to visit TaylorMade.com for all kinds of information about the #1 equipment company on the planet. Let's get deep in planning and strategy here on the Golf Kingdom. And I've got something I want you to think about when it comes to figuring out how to play better golf and save shots on the golf course. Strategy is about saving shots. Now, this is a golf ball, but what if this was a special golf ball? What if this ball was, let's say, covered in diamonds? And instead of being a couple bucks, it was a couple million bucks. So watch it sparkle here. Okay, it's a special diamond-coated golf ball. And I gave it to you and I said, okay, you're going to play with this ball today. I know you're scared with that thought about, I'm playing with a $12 million golf ball. Well, you know what? If I also added that at the end of the round, if you still have it, you get to keep it, I bet you'd make different decisions on the course. And that's kind of your strategy. I call it gem golf. If this was a diamond golf ball and you hit it off into the trees or into the deep rough, you'd think about, how do I protect this ball? I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to bring up a golf hole here. Let's pretend you've got your diamond-coated golf ball and you hook it into the trees over here. So now we're in the trees over here. I got my diamond-coated golf ball, but I've got a problem. In order to get up the fairway where I should be here, I've got to hit this ball out over the lake and hook it back into the fairway. Well, your diamond-coated golf ball, it's in jeopardy of ending up in the lake, because you got to hit it out over the water and bring it back. A better strategy would have been, maybe if I'm here, I'm going to chip it out into the fairway to protect your diamond-coated golf ball. Then I'm going to knock it up the fairway where I can cover land with it, then knock it on the green. Strategy. Think about, this is a valuable object. It is, it's not free. Well, I mean, for tour players, I can't remember the last time I bought a golf ball. Everybody else, you're paying for it. Treat it as a valuable object, protect it, and I bet you'll lower your scores with better strategy on the golf course. The main thing in the Golf Kingdom that we talk about is your golf game. But Time to Rise isn't just about your golf game, it's about your life game. And I've got a great topic to talk about tonight. It involves a picture I've got that's on my desktop at home on my computer. And here it is, let's bring it up. It says, "The world is against me, it wouldn't be fair otherwise. And I love the battle scene going on, and the guy with the one sword standing there. He's ready to take on everybody. That's kind of golf, and it's kind of life. Let's talk about golf first, since this is the Golf Kingdom. When you're out playing the golf course, it's you against the course. There's no one to help you. There's no one to call in as a teammate to help make a play for you. You've got to hit the shot. And when faced with the things that happen that are against you on the golf course, you've got to be able to reach in deep after that challenge happens and play the next shot. Just say you hit a shot and you get a bad bounce, which happens in golf. It's a decent shot and hits a bounce, takes a bad bounce, hits a tree and goes into trouble. Well, you've got to be tough enough, hard enough to be able to make that next decision and hit that next shot. It's the same thing with life. When you get a bad day that happens or something happens or a bad phone call, you just can't let it melt you and fall apart. Like, everybody's against you. They don't want you to succeed, and you've got to find a way to fight above that. You've got to harden up, be tough, and go do it. Remember, the only people in life that want to see you succeed are your family and your close friends. That inner circle, they want to see you play well on the golf course if it's your friends and family, and they want to see you succeed in life. Everybody is just saying, hey, how you doing? Just to be courteous. They don't care. They want to hear that you're not doing well. But you know what? The world's against you. You got to overcome it on the golf course and in life. So toughen up, harden up, and go out there and succeed and rise above it. Thanks for being with us on the Golf Kingdom. Lots of great stuff in this show to help your game. From looking at a tour player swing to hearing from inside the tour van to get some equipment help. Be sure to jump out on social media. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Our YouTube channel has all the clips there from the show at The Golf Kingdom. Also, if you have an Alexa device, be sure to enable The Golf Kingdom on Alexa to get free tips every day from me. Just say, Alexa, open Golf Kingdom, and she will play a tip from me to help your game. Thanks again for watching us here in The Golf Kingdom.